Hello everyone, happy Father's Day. If you're not a father, happy Father's Day anyway, because it is Father's Day. We can't change that fact. You may not be a father, you may be a female who will never be a father, and it may be dawning on you that this holiday isn't for you. You know what it is for you? Marvel, the MCU. It's been with you for over 10 years, 11 years at this point, maybe 12 years. And to celebrate that, and dads alike, we are going to go find a tier list for Marvel and rate the top tier dads in the MCU. Characters, 150. This is going to be a long one, guys. This is going to be a very long one. So not all of these are dads. Some of these are girls. It's going to be very hard to be a dad. I mean, it's possible. It's always possible. So we're going to rank only the dads. So we have Abomination. He's too much of an abomination to be a dad. It's going to be a no. We go to Ant-Man. We go to Ant-Man, Mr. Paul Rudd. And the whole plot of the first Ant-Man is for him to be with his daughter. So that's quality dadding right there. I respect that. But at the same time, he went to jail. He went to jail and his daughter couldn't see him in the first place. So I would rank him, he would have been A+, but he went to jail. I'd say he's a lower A. Still pretty good. A is amazing. It's pretty amazing. Agent Coulson, I wish he was my dad. He's a father figure, so in the movies you're not going to get this. But in the show, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which no one watches or cares about, which is a great show, he's a father figure to the character Daisy Johnson. I know he's not a dad, but he's a father figure. I gotta put him up somewhere. He helped Daisy, he supported Daisy, he loved Daisy, and he was very good. I would put him, I can't put him A because he's not a real dad, but I'll give him a B. Phil Coulson's a B. Crossbones, Dormammu, Drax, he is definitely a father, but we've never seen him be a father. His daughter got killed by Ronan, by Thanos. So, I'm going to put him with Paul Rudd on the lower end. I know I got to give him a B because his daughter's dead. Now, I'm giving him a C. His daughter's dead. Lower B. Okay. Ego. He's a very famous dad. And he's a Star-Lord's dad. He seemed nice at first, but he's a murderer who killed thousands of his children. So he's definitely F. I wish I could go lower than F, but F you. Is Nick Fury a dad? Let me look it up. Is Nick Fury MCU a dad? Let's see. Usually say his family and Wikipedia. I don't know. I'm going to say no, I'm not going to include him. But know that we love you, Nick Fury. Gamora, she may not be a dad, but you will see her dad on this list for sure. Hank Pym. He currently loves his daughter, the Wasp, very much. Didn't want her to become a Wasp to protect her. I'll put him B. Put him on B. He goes right here. Above Phil, although Phil is the best character ever, he's not a real dad. Hank Pym's a real dad, so he goes on like higher B. There we go. We go to Happy. Happy's not a dad, but he's almost a dad to Peter. He's a father figure, and he was that one scene with Morgan Stark in Endgame when he talked about cheeseburgers. That was amazing. That was just amazing. I gotta put him. He's similar to Phil Coulson. He's just so much like a dad. I'll put him above Phil. Okay, moving on. Hawkeye. Loved his kids, went back in time for his kids. He's very good. And I think in his show he's gonna be a father figure, so I'll give him A tier. Not A+ tier. He's good. He's above Ant-Man because he didn't go to jail and abandon his kids. So he's A+. He's a great dad. I love him. Howard Stark. Howard Stark is very much a father. And he didn't always treat Tony right. He didn't always treat him right. So I can't rank him too high. But he did instill some valuable qualities into Tony. I'll give him a C. He could do better, but whatever. Speaking of doing better and being a Stark, Tony Stark. He's a father figure for Peter. For his daughter, his actual daughter, Morgan Stark, he's Father of the Year. So for being a real dad and a fake dad for Peter Parker and doing so well, is he above Hawkeye? The thing is, his relationship with his daughter in Endgame was so endearing. So personal and endearing. I gotta put him A+. The highest so far. He was just so good. Some of these characters are just so forgettable. You know, if they're anyone. Odin. is a father. Father to Thor. He banished Thor. He gave love to Loki, but he lied to Loki, and he pretty much threw away his daughter. You could tell the love. He's a hard dad, just like Howard Stark, but I gotta put him lower because he totally abused Hela. The Hela out of Hela. Totally abused her, so he can't be too high. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Peter Quill. He's like a dad of baby Groot, and he's very sweet and loving and nice. I'll put him at the end of B. The end of B. This guy, Mr. Skrull. Was it Talos, I think? He had like a little daughter, I think. I don't know. He seemed very nice. He seemed very sweet. I'll put him right here. Sorry, Phil. You're not a real dad. Taserface. I'd feel very bad for the kid again. Thanos. He's special. He's very special. We gotta put him up somewhere. He abused his daughters. He made Gamora was the fiercest woman, the most powerful, badass woman in the galaxy. So I gotta give him credit. He's not the worst dad, but he's pretty close. He's an F tier. He killed a lot of dads, and a lot of children suffered. So he's definitely an F tier. He could be arguably worse than Ego. I don't know. They're both terrible. Sergeant Ross, I think Incredible Hulk. He kind of neglected his daughter. He loved his daughter, but he didn't treat her right. And we never see his daughter again. So I'm just putting him in D because he's just so forgettable as a dad. At least these guys are more memorable, you know. Ultron. Yeah. Vision's his son. Tony Stark's also Ultron's dad. Okay, we may change the ranking. He's Ultron's dad, and he made Ultron. He's still A+, but Hawkeye beats him. I'm sorry. I just changed that. Where were we? Ultron, he made Vision, which is pretty cool, but he's a terrible dad. He doesn't really show any love as a dad for Vision. These are worse people, I think, than Ultron. But Ultron did nothing for his son. He's the worst. We don't like Ultron. Next we have Vision. Yes, he's a recent father. If you watched WandaVision, he was very good. He goes boys. He loves his boys. We love Vision. We love Vision very much. I'll put him, I'd say A+ tier. I'd say he goes above Tony. Does he go above Hawkeye? Yeah, he does. We love Vision. Vulture. So, he's a supervillain, and he endangered his daughter from that, but everything he does is for his daughter. That's very sweet. We love that. We love that very much. So he's a hard dad, but a sweet dad. So I'm putting him above Howard, because his motivation was strictly around his daughter, really. Yondu. He may have been your father, boy, but he wasn't your daddy. That line is classic. Yondu forever. We love Yondu. He was a great dad, all in all, but he's really messed up. So he's better than those dads. He's more memorable as a dad than these guys. I'm going to put him in A. Lower A. I love Yondu. He's so cool. Much lower in A, but we'll put him there. Baron Zemo. His motivation was taking revenge on his kids. We've never seen him with his kids. We don't know what he's like, but he seems loving. He was very good with kids in Falcon and Winter Soldier. So I will put him... I'm going to kind of put him with Drax. Lower end with Drax because he's a villain. And he's pretty good, I think. I like him as a character. Okay, Squidward's there. Squidward's a virgin. He's definitely not a dad. Stan Lee. Yep, Stan Lee was the creator of Marvel, of a lot of these characters, of Spider-Man, of I think Fantastic Four, of a lot of these guys. So he's A+. He's the highest one. I'm sorry. Easy A+. Some of these characters are so forgettable. I'm sorry. I think that's it, guys. Korg is like a father to Meek. It's a bit of a stretch now. These are the dads here. Let's see how we ranked it. Stan Lee's number 1. We love Vision. I'm proud of A+. I think it's good. I think A's really good. There's a lot in B, so let's check it out. He doesn't get too high because he's not a real dad. Talos is pretty good but not as memorable. Phil. I like this. I like this very much. I hope you like this. If you don't like this, go to hell. But happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day to everyone. Keep watching Marvel. Keep watching our mediocre, lackluster videos. We'll see you in the next one. Peace and love. Toodles.